Hey guys, so today I do have a little weird subject to talk about, but I don't know, I just want to get this information out to you guys for both you girls that are maybe a little scared, a little confused, or just, want to watch this for the fun of it. But this is going to be all about periods. Yes, your menstrual cycle.
I'm going to explain it, and then I'll tell you it, and then I'll show you how to use, not actually show you, because that's actually kind of gross, but let's get started. I'm not sure why it's called a period. I cannot tell you that. Don't ask me. It's not the actual phrase for it. It's called your menstrual cycle. And basically what it is, I will read off what I found. It is when a woman's body physically becomes more mature. It matures. When you get your period, you become a woman. So congratulations if you get it in 5th grade. You are a woman in 5th grade. I'm very proud of you. Not really. That really sucks because you have it for a very long time. I got mine when I was in, I don't even know, I think it was 8th grade. What happens? The tissue, it's not actually, you're not bleeding, okay? Your body is disposing of the tissues that you do not need. This is the exact term of what happens, what a period is. It's a little gross. It's when the body releases tissue that it no longer needs. It comes from the uterus, and the uterus is where the fetus or the baby will grow inside of you if you are pregnant. This is happening through the female reproductive system. And I'm getting all technical right here. But basically, if you don't have sex, you will not be pregnant, and this will happen to you once a month. But if you will not get regular soon, if you will, that sucks. But I'm not regular, and I've had it since 8th grade. I'm going into 11th. And it's still not regular, I'm late, 3 weeks. So basically in your uterus you get a lining of tissue around the inside of the uterus, and it gets thicker throughout the month, and there are special times where you can get pregnant. So yeah, the lining gets really thick, and at the end of the month, if there are no fertile eggs, your eggs will release and the tissue will come off basically, and it will go out through stuff, your tubes or whatever, and it will come out of your vagina, and that is a very not pleasant surprise if you first get it and you're not expecting it, you have no idea what it is. That's why you guys should watch this video if you've not gotten it yet, which if you are, congratulations. Basically, it doesn't feel like anything. There are symptoms that make your body uncomfortable, but the actual flow of it does not feel like anything. And on some days, your flow will be heavier than other days, or it may be light because maybe you just got it and it's really, really light, and it just it just dots around. So no, unless you tell them. Or unless you are not prepared and you do not have a pad on or a tampon in. No, not the actual process of it coming out, and the tissue releasing and going out of your, it does not hurt, but the symptoms, if you have the symptoms that hurt, yes, it will hurt. So it's just uncomfortable. Sometimes I get really bad cramps and all that stuff, and I lay in bed and I don't even go to school. I just cry and sleep. Sometimes I can't even fall asleep because it hurts so bad. So yes, it is painful. The symptoms, not the actual process. Anxiety, irritability, you're irritated. I can't pronounce irritability. Fatigue, depression. You won't actually go into depression, but you will be sad probably. I get really sad, even if I don't get it, and it's I get the symptoms, if it's around the time that I should be getting it, I will get the symptoms, but I won't end up getting it because I'm not regular. Mood swings, you can't remember simple things, anger, difficulty concentrating, tension, restlessness, oversensitivity, which is crying, changes in sexual interest, low self-image and social withdrawal, crying spells, which sucks. I get those. I just want to cry and cuddle with my cat and eat ice cream. It sucks. It really does. and decreased interest in usual activities. That's what happens to me basically. The crying, the anger, the mood swings, it's just like basically all abdominal bloating, which is like your lower stomach, like right here, will puff out because of water. You can take like special pills for your menstrual cycle that like relieve all the symptoms, which I use Pamperin, the pink ones, because they're the most effective for me. Breast swelling and tenderness, probably your nipples will start to become really sensitive and they'll hurt really, really bad. Swollen ankles or fingers from fluid retention, just like all your fluid. You're really dehydrated basically, and like you don't have that much fluid, so you should drink like a lot of water during your period because you are getting rid of a lot of your natural bodily fluids. So it sucks. Increased appetite. Oh my god, I eat like a crazy, like it's pretty crazy. You will get really hungry probably, so it's an excuse to eat a lot of ice cream. I don't really gain weight during my period either because I don't know why, but I eat a lot. Headache, weight gain only from the bloating. You will not actually become fat. Acne, food cravings, constipation, upset stomach, joint aches, muscle spasms, increased thirst, clumsiness, and changes in sleep habits. I have sleep habit problems, as for, whatever, but it sucks. But that is basically all the symptoms that you could get during your period. Tampons. I love tampons. Tampons are my favorite. I have like all these things right here so I can show you guys. Okay, my favorite brand is Kotex. So I have like all these U by Kotex around me because they're the pretty ones, honestly. So I have the tampons. I use the regular ones usually because I don't have the Super Plus ones right now. But this is basically what they look like. They come in like, different colors. And it depends what pack you buy, but I like, whatever. The regular ones, they come like this. They come in a thing, but I never put them in here. And you take them out. These are the click ones so that they're fun. So you can't push that out, the tampons in there. You pull it out and you let it click. It clicks. And basically, I don't know how to explain how to put it in. I'll link something down below that's like a picture slideshow thingy that shows you how to put it in with like a cartoon. But basically you just have to like open up your vagina. This is weird, sorry if you don't like this, you can skip this part, but you open up your vagina and you stick this plastic part up, and if you do it right, it will not hurt. And then once it's up, like this whole thing is up your vagina, you have to push it. And if you're a virgin, you can still use this. I'm a virgin and I still use it. You don't have to not be a virgin to use a tampon. Once it's like up there, you just, it pushes out, and these aren't that big, they're really small, and they'll absorb it. So that's how you use a tampon. You're welcome. And if you do it right, it will not feel like anything. And then once it's up there, this string does hang out. Do not try stuffing it up your vagina because that's how you pull it out. And when you take it out, sometimes it does hurt. Honestly, for me, sometimes it hurts, but you just have to pull it out slowly. And you have to relax all your muscles down there. So like either sit on the toilet or have like your leg up, but I sit because it hurts less and it doesn't feel like anything. So after you go to the bathroom and you realize you have it or anything like that, just shove a tampon up and you don't have to worry about anything. Now, some facts about tampons as you know how to put them in. You can be at any age, it doesn't matter as long as you're comfortable or like your mom lets you. My mom didn't let me at first, but honestly they're not bad. They're a lot better than pads because I personally do not like sitting in my my blood. It's disgusting, and I just feel really dirty, and tampons just make me feel a lot more clean. And I don't know, because pads can leak, and just I'll get into that. People say no, which I don't understand why, because you can leave them in for up to 8 hours. Sometimes I do more than that, not gonna lie. But I've never gotten an infection or anything. You really should not leave it in for more than 8 hours. 8 hours is still kind of pushing it, but I do leave them in overnight because I don't like pads. I never ever use pads. I hate them so much. No, it can't. There's nowhere for it to go. Once it's up there, it's secured because your vaginal canal is not big. It's pretty, small. Unless you're wide, which I don't know, but it can't get lost if it goes. It won't suck it up. That's weird. That's actually really weird. I've never even heard of that. And if it falls out, it won't get lost because it can't fall out either. So you'll be fine. You'll be okay. I don't know. I change it every 4 or 5 hours. Depends how heavy you are, but do not leave it in for more than 8 hours because 8 hours is still a little pushing it. So leave it in for 6 or 7, I guess. But the maximum is 8 hours. Otherwise, you are risking yourself for an extreme infection down there, and that's disgusting. You don't want that. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly tell you about pads. I have no facts about it because there's nothing really special about them. I have these, which I have a box of them because sometimes, pads are needed. I rip off how I store them, okay? I rip off these and basically make myself a little container like this, and they're really pretty. And I have one already right here. The pad, beautiful, right? So how you dispose of a pad? Well, it opens. It's all like this. I like the ones with wings. There are different kinds of tampon or pads. They have wings and some don't. Wings are better if you're going to use tampons. Oh my god! If you're going to use pads, basically you take it and it's sticky down here. You stick it to your underwear. Here, this is my little underwear, and then you peel off these. If you have wings, it just prevents leaking onto your underwear basically, and it's just more absorption. So once you pull that off, you just stick it to the bottom of your underwear like this, and you see it prevents leakage. And this is the regular size. So when you take them off, you just rip them off your undies, and I'd roll them up like this. They'll stick usually. If you still have this, if you just threw it in the garbage and it's still there, put them back in that because that's the easiest way. Just wrap them up in it and like that, and then throw them out. So it's more discreet, I guess. Or you can just take some toilet paper, wrap it in the toilet paper, and throw it out. Do not ever leave it open because your family will hate you because that is gross and disgusting. When you have a tampon in, I recommend to use these. These are little tiny, thin, they're called panty liners. They're not pads. Don't use them if you just got your period and you're this heavy flow and you think this little thing is going to save you. It's not. You'll have a big problem. They look like this. They are insanely thin. They're paper thin, basically. And this is just if you got little bits of, if your tampon starts to leak, this will save your underwear. And they're just really thin. You just, slap it on and go about your, if you just got your period and you weren't expecting it and it's on your underwear and all of your vagina, you just don't feel clean. There are these things that Kotex also sells. They're called flushables. They're just the refresh on the go clean, and they're wipes. So I don't want to waste them because I actually really like them because they just clean you up so well. You can use baby wipes, I guess, but these are just in these little tiny cute pucks, and they're such cute colors. So they're just oh, they're so cute, and they're they're nice. I don't know, you just rip it open, take the wipe, clean yourself up, and flush it because they're flushable, which is awesome. So you can just go ahead and buy those. I love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day. Bye!